Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm your coach and sports therapist, and welcome to Thursday morning's Prehab class. Today is all about the upper body. It's all about developing strength within those key areas of the upper body. Okay, so for me, corrective exercise, right, is getting those shoulders in place. It's getting them down. It's getting them back. It's getting that spine nice and straight. That neck in a nice neutral position. So everything comes into alignment. Most of us are in that kind of rounded posture, that drawn in posture where we're getting a little bit of an impingement, but here ends up pins and needles, ends up pain traveling down the arm. We end up overactivated traps, pain in the traps, pain in the neck, pain in the upper back, and then pain in the lower back, which then affects our hip and then affects our legs. Okay, so it's so important that we kind of help correct these things so our biomechanics become better aligned, and then it helps, one, us not get injured, and two, helps maximize our performance, okay? So I hope you're having a lovely day. Let me know in the comments section, either on YouTube or Patreon, whichever one you fancy. I'll be able to see and I'll be able to get back to you as and when, okay? Right, so the things you're going to need today are your trusty mats, okay? Some little bands if you have some, okay? A little yellow one or orange one or red one, depending on whatever colour you have. And then some small weights if you have some small weights, okay? It doesn't matter if you don't have anything. You could use some household objects if you wanted to. That'll help kind of recorrect and realign and just add a bit more resistance to your exercises on the day. Voice is going all funny. There we go. Right, so that all being said and done, hopefully you're all well and you're doing amazing so far. You're having a lovely week. Thank God it has stopped raining here in Cardiff. Hopefully it's nice and sunny where you are as well, so you get that kind of sunshine. Get out, get a walk in, get some sort of exercise in, bit of cardiovascular, just to kind of get your daily steps up, okay? So, that all being said and done, let's get to it, okay? Turn your watch on, and we're good to go. So, nice strong box position if you can, okay? Your wrist, elbow, and shoulder are in line. Your knee is in line with your hip, and then you've got your wrist, knee, and ankle in line as well, okay? From there, what you're going to do, you are going to rotate as best as you can. Now, hopefully, with all the practice that we've been putting into these, you should be getting used to them and pretty good at them, okay? It's really important for our upper spine, that thoracic part of the spine, that we can have that mobility in the back so you're good and able to go. Sit. Perfect. One more. And sit, swap sides, okay? So big rotation around. Good, one more. Good. From there, what you're going to do is come down into that position, bend the arm, okay, you're going to slide down. And what that's going to do is just lengthen your back, hip flexors, and inner thighs. Now, may sound crazy while we're doing those, but it will all become apparent as we go down on how connected they are. One more. Good. Swap sides. There you go, sliding down. One more. Good. From there, you're going to sink down like you did in yesterday's class. Okay, hips to heels. Okay, walking it down, drive down. Okay, you're going to slide under, back around, back under. Draw the shoulder down each and every time. Good, one more either side. Good. From there, what you're going to do, nice and easy, okay, you're going to lay onto your side just like so, okay, you're going to draw your shoulder down, place your hand down, just like that, okay, you are going to slide forward, you're going to reach all the way up, rotate all the way around, tap your bum, trying to get that shoulder down to the floor, coming up like so, okay, so it's a big roll forward, stretching all the way around, all the way just like so, back up, back there. Top just wants to come up today. There we go. Say it one more. Good, swap the side. There we go. Big stretch, big reach all the way around. Good, almost there. So you can do one more. Try to get both shoulders down to the floor. Perfect. Brilliant. Okay, from there, what you can, if you have an object, a foam roller, a block, whatever you have, okay, what I'm going to do is show you with a yoga block, alright? You'll place that up against an object, a wall, a sofa, whatever, something that just isn't going to move, okay? I'm then going to place my shin against it, if you will, the side of my shin or the side of my knee, okay? Really important that that is in a nice right angle, okay? You've got that lovely little right angle by here, and you've got that heel facing the sky. Now, I'm going to place this arm up against that object as well, in line with my shoulder. Place this hand here, and I'm following my fingertips as I'm then trying to get that hand up against the wall as well, okay? Focusing on getting this shoulder down, but also gluing this knee in as I do so, okay? So it's there, big reach, okay? Good. That's it. Last one. Perfect. Okay, from there, swap your sides. Again, utilising it in the same position. Make sure you've got that nice right angle on that front leg. Just like so. Hands are here. Ooh, dropped already. Okay, so glued in. Hands are up top. Okay, you'll rotate it as best as you can. Good, big rotation. So keep driving that front knee into your block if you can. You notice on this side, for me, I find it a little bit tougher on the knee. My body's wanting to rotate, but then it stops that that engagement. So it's really important that I take control of my body and I draw that knee in as I draw that shoulder back. One more. Good. Okay, now using a block if you can. What you're going to do, you're going to place it in between the two calves, okay, or between the two knees, whatever you prefer, okay. Either way, you've got to keep that object. Now you can use a block, you can use a foam roller, you can use a cushion, you can use whatever you have. Just don't make it heavy, because if it drops, it's going to catch you off guard, all right? Okay. So with your arms, it's important both shoulders touch the floor. Now you can hook your hands into something, whether it's a sofa, a bed, a bar, whatever you got, your dining table, your coffee table, whatever you have available to you. You're going to draw down. You're going to hold underneath in a nice right angle. Okay, so it's fingertips, elbows, shoulder, all the way across the collarbone, elbow, shoulder, and fingertips all in a line, touching the floor, holding on just like so. Okay, from there, you're going to rotate around, keeping it off the floor, keeping that right angle, coming back up. Now the goal is to glue the wrists, the elbows and the shoulders down, regardless of whichever way you're rotating. It's also super important that you keep your knees off the floor, your thighs off the floor. Okay, so as you lean over, your opposite side is going to feel it. You might feel it in your chest, you may feel it in the shoulder, your rib cage, may even be feeling it in your thighs. Just squeezing the object you're holding. Either way, try and keep your knees above your hips, not over the belly. Good. Big deep breath, keep going. Good, 2 more. Gluing it down as best as you can. Perfect, okay. So, what you're gonna do for there, just grab a band if you can, okay? Any old band, it doesn't matter which one, you just need to be able to use it, okay? In that sense. What you're going to do, sit nice and tall, okay? Now, if having your legs out straight means you round your back because your hamstrings are straight, your hamstrings are tight, then cross your legs. It's really important that you need to push your chest out and sit as tall as you can so your spine and neck is straight, okay? You're going to hold your band with enough flexibility slash restraint on it, excuse me, that you can draw out as tall as you can with a bit of resistance on it, okay? Now, if that means you're holding right onto the ends, you're like that, then by all means do so. If it means it's too easy, then come in inch by inch, okay? All right, find your gap, but just make sure they're relatively even, either side, so you're pulling with even amount of tension, okay? So, big deep breaths in line with the shoulder, okay? Go to 3, 2, squeeze, big pull, tall as you can, keep the T shape, and then back in with the same amount of speed and resistance, okay? Good. Good, one more. Good. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to chuck it underneath your feet, okay? Bend your knees ever so slightly so you can keep pushing that chest up, okay? From there, you're going to draw up, tall as you can, and back down, okay? So it's up, tall as you can, back down. Keeping that arm straight, keeping the legs even, the body even. If your shoulders are on fire, you're doing it right. Good. One more. Good. From there, chuck it down, spinning around. Hands out front, hips and heels down, nice and straight. Now, if you have that yoga block, place it in front, place your arms above it, drop your head down in between. It's going to stretch out your shoulder blades a little bit more as you hold it on and keeping those arms dead straight. You should feel it in the back a little bit more from that mid to upper back, in and around the shoulder blades. Maybe down your arm as well, depending on the level of tightness. Good. Then coming up, pressing the weight. Good. Curving it. Press your chest down towards the floor, squeezing your back. Good. And shake it out. Now, depending on what you have available to you, if you have bands, use bands. If you have some sort of weight, use those weights. Okay, what I'm going to do is grab the dumbbells I have. There we go. Sorted. Now, what I'm also going to do as well is use this block to make sure that I'm keeping my knees nice and straight and that gap even, okay? What I'm going to do is place my arms up in the air, okay, nice and straight, arms together, okay, I'm going to come down, tap the floor, swap sides, tap the floor, swap sides. Once I've done one either side, I'm going to come over my head, tap the floor, over my head, tap the floor, and then start again. So down, back up, down, back up, over the top, over the top. Now naturally, if you're using your band, just keep the resistance on there and hold it as tight as you need to. Good, one more of each. Good, well done. Choking it down. Nice and easy, sitting up nice and tall. Holding your bands again. Just like so. Nice broad chest, drawing it up, big squeeze out, and back up, okay? Good, two more. Last one. Good, well done. From there, sitting up nice and tall. If you have the bands, okay, you're going to sit underneath them, you're going to hold them and pull them up here. If you don't, you're going to have your arms drop down like so, okay? Your arms taken out nice and wide using your weights, okay? And it's going to be a small movement from here to there, okay? No point you shrug your shoulders, okay? So make sure you sat up tall, your shoulders, sure your shoulders are back as well. Okay, you ready? Going in 3, 2, 1. Big draw up, big draw down. Okay, making sure the shoulders are down. And it's the arms that draw up. You're not shrugging, you're not doing that. Okay? Good, one more. Good, well done. Sliding that out of the way. Going back into this position, this time drawing one leg up. Okay, holding it as best as you can. Big stretch round, big deep breath. Breathing out. Good. From there, swap the legs. Swap inside. Big deep breath. Good, shaking it out. From there, knees nice and wide, feet nice and flat, arms stretched out as far as you possibly can. Good. From there, bringing your knees together, getting the feet nice and flat, coming up, bring it as tall as you can, behind your head. Nice broad chest. How are we all feeling? Let me know in that comment section how you're doing. How did you find today? How are you getting on? Good, shake it out. Swap the sides. Good, shake it out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Truly appreciate you. Truly appreciate your kindness, your time, your effort. Let me know how you're getting on, how you're finding these sessions, how I can adjust them, cater them towards your needs. And like I keep saying, this is your channel just as much as it's mine. Okay, so here to help, here to serve. All I care about is helping you guys, honestly, and that's literally all I care about. So if you need certain things and I can help you with those things, then by all means let me know, because I want to help you. Okay, thank you for your kindness, thank you for your time, your effort, and have an amazing day. For those who are cycling, I will see you tonight live at 5:30. For those who aren't, I shall see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day. If you need me, drop a message on the Patreon channel or on any of our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, we're on it. And yeah, take care, have a lovely one, and I shall see you soon. Bye.